welcome back to the Film and TV channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. And we're going to look at a film. Been around for a little while. I've not had a chance to watch it, but it's just come onto Netflix here in the UK. So I had a quick watch of it, and it's Bruce Willis's apparently his last before he retired. I'm not too sure how true that was. I'm not sure if he's going to come back and do anything else. But so-called this was his last film he did before retirement. And we're going to look at Midnight in the Switchgrass. Yes, so please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications so you know when these vlogs are coming out, these movie reviews, TV, drama reviews, information blogs. I try and inform and entertain, and your support will be very welcome. If you're already subscribed, keep spreading the word, guys. It's much appreciated. You make an old film watcher very happy, and give us those thumbs ups and likes and whatever you can give for us as well. Yeah, Midnight in the Switchgrass, 15. It's 15, what's a 15? 15 rating, 99 minutes. I was going to say it's got 15 million costs there. I'm not too sure. 99 minutes, an action crime thriller. How's it scoring? Well, Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, not great. 4.4 out of 10. That's not fantastic. Rotten Tomatoes audience, 2.2 out of 5. So again, that's spot on, 4.4 out of 10 again. So it's not doing great. And I must admit, based on that, I wasn't expecting too much, but I was pleasantly surprised with this one. It's directed by Randall Emmett in his directorial debut, from a screenplay by Alan Horsnail. Megan Fox stars, Emil Hirsch, Bruce Willis, Lucas House, Colson Baker, Sistine Stallone, Michael Beach, Caitlin Carmichael, Alec Monopoly, Mr. Cluedo's there, Welker White and Jackie Cruz all star. It's released in the end of July 2021. I'm not sure. I don't think it had a big cinema release or anything like that. So you probably watched this already. But as I said, I watched it on Netflix. And what's it about? Well, it's based on the true story, of course, of the Texas serial killer, the most dangerous serial killer, with the dramatization translocated to Florida. I don't know why. FBI agent Carl Helter and his partner Rebecca Lombardo are very close to busting a sex trafficking ring when they realise their investigation crossed the path of a brutal serial killer. They team up with Florida Department of Law Enforcement agent Byron Crawford, who has years on this case. When Rebecca herself is abducted by their target and her life hangs in the balance, Byron has precious few hours to piece together the last clues and put an end to infamous truck stop killer. That's what it was called. Yeah, I mean, it is. I do like serial killer films, I must admit, and I say there's a lot of negativity about this, but yeah, it's certainly an interesting premise. All right, Bruce Willis hasn't done the greatest bunch of films the last few years, has he? But again, he's not the main guy in this, so hopefully the other people will pick up the pieces. What about the critics? Well, the public didn't like it, did they? What was it, 4.4 out of 10? What about the critics? Well, probably even worse, yeah. Rotten Tomatoes, an 8% positivity rating, approval rating, based on 36 reviews. Average rating of 3.4 out of 10. That's pretty pathetic. 3 fresh and 33 rotten, so that is awful. Owen Gleiberman, he was fresh on it though. He's from Variety. He said it's a functional piece of exploitation, an efficient little crime porn snuff thriller potboiler. There you go, well said. It's like a fast food meal that makes you think, okay, that wasn't good for me, but I got what I paid for. I think that is absolutely spot on. I can't argue with that. I think he's very succinct and very spot on there with that. And I think he's totally right. But there's plenty of rotten though. Just to give you a couple. Leslie Felperin from The Guardian here in the UK said there were still shops around where one could rent or buy videos or DVDs. This is a sort of movie you'd expect to see in the straight-to-retail bargain bin. Well, I'm not sure that's a bad thing. There's room for all types of films. It can't all be big blockbusters. So I think it's a negative, but I think Leslie's a little bit, not wrong, but she's putting a diss on some things that are okay. As an ex-video shop owner myself, I'd have to disagree. Lovia Giacchi from The Hollywood Reporter, again, very negative. The movie, which bills itself as a crime thriller mystery, doesn't come close to fulfilling even the lowest of expectations. It neither takes its characters seriously nor commits to its superficial attempt at topicality. harsh. I think Lovia or Lovia, whatever it's pronounced, has had a bad day. I'd have to disagree with those comments. The consensus, again, as you can expect, won't be very good. Dull and predictable. Midnight in the Switchgrass squanders an evocative setting and some committed performances on a would-be thriller that rarely raises a sweat. Metacritic, the other site we'll look at, are they any more positive? No. Score of 24 out of 100 based on 9 reviews, and it's got no positives, 3 mixed, and 6 negatives. It scores anywhere between 0 and 50. So let's have a look at a couple of those. I've ignored the notes because I do. New York Times Ben Kenigsberg give it 20 out of 100 and said the atmosphere is thoroughly sleazy without being distinctive, and everything about the movie, the emotionless line readings, the half-baked backstories, exudes a terse functionality. Yeah, I thought it was functional, but possibly a story for a mini-series, but a competent 90-minute thriller based on that for me. So again, Ben, bad day, not too sure. The film stage is Jared Mobarak. He gave it 42 out of 100, so again, not massive. Said Hirsch is good, albeit a bit over the top, as is Fox, especially when busting Willis's balls for being too much of a coward to take the risk she's only too willing to take, and Haas is probably the best of them all as the monster hiding in plain sight. So yes, I mean, well, I agree with all of those, so why only 42 out of 100, Jared? But obviously he didn't like it apart from that. So my summing up, as I said, I've offered some critique to the other critique there, as you can see. So my sum up, yeah, I think this is definitely an upgrade on the standard streaming stuff. It didn't cost me anything. I subscribed to Netflix anyway, and on that basis, I was quite happy watching this. I was quite impressed because, as I say, I saw the scores and thought, oh, this won't be very good, and I enjoyed it. It was all fine for me. A pretty good cast. An efficient enough based on true events thriller. By the numbers, yes, of course it is, but all right, no bells and whistles, but so what? And Bruce Willis, yeah, he's done a hell of a lot worse than this one over the last few years. That's which is, I would go as much to say this is probably one of his best ones of the last few years. In what turned out as an okay film, and based on the fact it got slammed, certainly not a disappointment to me. Not sure about all this negativity. I'm not sure why it's there. I don't think it's that bad a film. I liked it, a good solid effort, and I'd probably give it half a point extra just for the sheer joy of doing it because of all the bad reviews. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Very watchable for me. I enjoyed it. I've recommended it to my good lady who likes a good serial killer thriller film. I've recommended it to her. I'm sure she'll enjoy it like I did. It is what it is. As I said, could have room for a mini-series in theory of the character, of course, played in this, but within a 90-minute film, it joins the dots and it dots the dots and crosses the T's, for my opinion. So let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, I'm being too kind. Perhaps I watched this when I was in a good mood. I'm not too sure, but I don't understand all the negativity. I'm a bit down on that. So I'll give it an extra half a point, 6.5, just for that, just to show them. Yes, I liked it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Till we meet again, please stay safe, you and your families. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.